Hello guys and welcome to this new episode. This is our Gameweek 27 preview. Starting off with some team news. For Arsenal, Wenger reveals that Peter Cech is out for next game and Ospina is being readied. Monreal looks to be okay, while Danny Welbeck could return to the matchday squad. For Burnley, Stephen Ward will be included in the squad, although he lacks match fitness. Tarkowski, Wood and Marnie are recovering well. Bartley is ruled out. Dyche also revealed that Tom Heaton is back in full training, but no date has been set for his return to the Claret squad. For Leicester, Claude Puel confirmed that Riyad Mahrez is still a doubt for selection this weekend, although he came to training today. He declared, "I hope Mahrez can get his head right and to come back with us and to work hard." Moving on to team stats and players facts. Did you know that Harry Kane has scored 6 goals in 6 Premier League matches against Arsenal, only failing to score in one of those matches, the reverse fixture of the season? Sigurdsson has been involved in 6 goals in his last 5 Premier League starts against Crystal Palace, 2 goals and 1 assist. Pascal Gross has been directly involved in 52% of Brighton's 21 Premier League goals this season, 5 goals and 6 assists, the highest ratio of any player in the competition. However, only 2 of these 11 goals involvements have come in away matches, 2 assists. Sergio Aguero has scored in each of his last 6 matches at the Etihad Stadium in all competitions, producing 10 goals in that run. He has never scored in 7 consecutive home matches for Man City. Romelu Lukaku has averaged a goal or an assist every 65 minutes against Newcastle in the Premier League, 6 goals and 4 assists in 651 minutes. Did you know that Crystal Palace have won more Premier League away matches against Everton than against any other club? 4. Chelsea have won all 3 Premier League meetings against West Bromwich Albion under Antonio Conte without conceding a single goal. Swansea City have won each of their last 3 home league matches against Burnley, including both in the Premier League at Liberty Stadium. Burnley are without a victory in 9 Premier League matches, 5 draws and 4 losses, the longest current winless run in the competition. Concerning clean sheets odds, United, Swansea and Bournemouth have the best clean sheets odds for this week. Feel free to have a look at the rest of the list for clean sheets odds for the other teams. Our top 4 players to watch in Gameweek 27 are David De Gea playing Newcastle away. He was the only goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet last game week, and he faces Newcastle, who scored an average of 0.7 goals in the last 7 game weeks. Daniels versus Huddersfield away. He faces Huddersfield, who scored only 1 goal in the last 5 game weeks. Salah, he scored 2 goals versus Tottenham, and he can score against anyone, especially he faces Southampton, who kept their last home clean sheet in game week 9 versus West Brom. Aguero playing Leicester home. He has 7 goals in his last 4 home matches, and he will be looking to redeem for all the chances he missed versus Burnley last game week. While our top 3 differentials are Deulofeu, selected by only 1.7% of managers, 10 times less than his teammate Richarlison, 10.7%. He faces West Ham away, who are without clean sheet in the last 8 matches, and they conceded 14 goals in the same period. Naughton, selected by 3.4%. He has already scored a goal in Swansea's midweek FA Cup match. He plays Burnley home, who scored only 3 goals in the last 5 game weeks. Walcott, selected by 6.7%. He scored 2 goals and assisted 1 in the last 3 game weeks. He also got 3 attempted assists and 5 shots on target, 4 more than any other Everton teammate. Time for our captaincy picks. Salah playing Southampton away. With 138 points in his last 14 games now, his consistency coupled with his explosiveness is becoming predictable, yet baffles us every week. He faces a Southampton side who are just out of the relegation zone and haven't coped with the loss of Van Dijk. Aguero playing Leicester home. Despite his blank last week, Aguero still has 8 goals and 1 assist in 7 starts in 2018. His form at home remains unmatched, and we expect goals as City take on a Leicester that are still confused over the Mahrez situation. Sanchez playing Newcastle away. The punt. He is slowly getting into his groove as a Man United player. He now has a goal and assist in 3 games, and he was unlucky not to get plenty more against Huddersfield. He takes on a Newcastle side who have struggled for defensive solidity with injuries at the back. Our budget picks for Gameweek 27 are Jordan Ibe at 4.9 millions. Bournemouth scored 10 goals in the last 5 EPL matches, and Ibe was involved in 40% of them. He also got 21 shots, and 6 of them were on target. And let's not forget that he's on corner duties with Stanislas, as he assisted Mousse from the corner last game week. Glenn Murray, who is still in great scoring form as he scored in 5 of his last 7 matches in all competitions. He is Brighton's penalty taker as well. And finally Jan Maat for 8.8 millions. The Watford fullback scored 1 goal and assisted 1 in his last 3 starts. He scored 3 goals this season despite starting only 11 times. 10 of them were during the last 11 game weeks. Now let's finish up with some frequently asked questions. First question: best attacking option from Arsenal, Ramsey, Mkhitaryan or Aubameyang, or should we double on their attack? Ramsey is in his best form, even though there might be a rotational risk with Wilshere. The only problem is that Arsenal have a very tight schedule and one of the toughest fixtures up ahead, so I would suggest to pass it unless Aubameyang starts firing goals in every game. Keep close watch on Oba and Mkhitaryan. Second question: keep or sell? Eden Hazard, Alonso, Azpilicueta and the other Chelsea players ahead of their busy schedule and rotation risk. Eden Hazard has been very on and off in terms of fantasy points this season, but the return of Morata and the signing of Giroud might mean that Hazard gets to play in his natural position and he will be a good point fetching option with West Brom and Hull City in the next 2 fixtures. Chelsea's expensive defenders have conceded 7 goals in the last 2 matches, but they are playing West Brom home next. Let's give them all a last chance before selling next game week. Third question: should we invest in Watford's midfield and attack after their 4 goals versus Chelsea? If yes, who is the best option? Watford showed tremendous gist and form against Chelsea, and the indulgence of Deulofeu certainly makes the team better. He is on the set pieces and he's playing very forward. With fixtures like West Ham and Everton and West Brom ahead, I think he is someone we should all look up for. Last question: Son, stick or twist? Son has been acting just like Hazard lately, but having him against Arsenal, despite the stats he holds, which are second to Kane, is a risk. And with Lucas Moura ready to play, Son might be benched soon, so it's better to sell him for Deulofeu, Mkhitaryan or Walcott. This is it for this preview. Don't forget to check our website and our Facebook page for daily updates and details. Thank you guys for watching, good luck in Gameweek 27 and see you in the next episode.